Well, hello internet people, this is John with Ozarks Backroads with you here today. We're back in the Ozarks. We made it home from our trip out west and we're back to running around here in the Ozarks. Today we're at Roaring River State Park, kind of in south central Missouri, down along the Missouri-Arkansas border. I'm going to take a drive through the park and check the river out. Whew, that was noisy. Had a good trip out west. Went to Yellowstone and Black Hills and saw some things. I was glad to get to Yellowstone before something happened out there and it wasn't accessible anymore, or you never know. Where we at here? Whew, that's a good place to get. Hatchery. I was thinking about trading the FJR maybe and getting a possibly trading it for a Yamaha Super Tenere. Gotta get some air. So I stopped and looked at one of those at a bike shop on the way down. There's the river there, part of it. Oh yeah, they got a little hatchery up here, and I think this is another spring-fed river. I think there's a spring up here. Yeah, on the Super Tenere, I was thinking that it'd be better suited to running around out west on the gravel. A lot of the places you want to go are on gravel roads. They're not paved. They're not bad roads, but the FJR just really, that's not its forte. It's more of a cruising across the country. It does that really well. As far as running up and down gravel roads and that sort of thing, that's not what it's cut out for. It's too heavy. But boy, oh boy, look at all the folks fishing here. Apparently they stock this with trout. Oh yeah, you can see them in there. Pick out the one you want. Thinking about doing that, I don't know. I sure like the FJR when you need to go somewhere in comfort, especially a long haul. Man, them things are hard to beat. Well, this is quite the little operation here. I think I need to pull in here and take a walk, get the camera out and take a look at the hatchery. That old boy looks like he needs to be on somebody's plate. Kids are feeding the fish. Boy, some of these have got big. This guy here, he'd be a meal.
The trout won't hurt you.
He might feed two people. This is the spring where the water comes from for the river. I'd say it's pretty deep out there. And I'm guessing it's pretty cold. There's the hatchery tanks down here. Pretty neat.
There's a big fish.
It's a pretty cool little cave spring right there.
Okay, so this is how I am listening. What do you want to show me? Yeah. I have to keep an eye on EJ too, though. EJ. What?
So it's not that wide, right? Is that what he's learning?
All right. Well, we know where the water comes from. We know what they're doing with it. Yeah, we got some folks out here enjoying the day on the river. Doing a little fishing. Most people are kind of trying to find a spot in the shade. It's pretty warm today. Whoop, there went one jumping in the air. Got to look at the hatchery there. We'll go check out the campground. They got a pretty big campground, runs along down the river. People fishing, having a good time. Pretty warm today. I'm surprised they're standing out there on the gravel bank doing it, but they are. Yes, sir. Having a good time. Roaring River State Park. It's just south of Cassville, Missouri. Oh, maybe 8 miles, maybe 6, 8 miles, 10 miles, I don't know. Not very far. Now this is a malfunction junction if I ever saw one. I'm gonna get through here before something bad happens to me. Let's go see what's in here. Hey, I can get something to drink right here. Swimming pool. Roaring River State Park office. Well, who'd have thought they'd have a swimming pool? Oh yeah, they got showers. You bet. They got electric. I don't know if they have, probably don't have water or sewer. Got to bring your own water and you got to take your own sewer with you. Pretty good way to spend the weekend with your family if you got kids and whatnot. This right here is the way I like to go. Just pitch a tent, bring what I need on the bike. Oh, here's a place with a little bit of shade. That'll work. I didn't know they had a swimming pool here at the campground. That's pretty nice campground when you got a swimming pool. A lot of nice camping back in there. They put, I don't know how many spots, there's quite a few. Looked like it was electric was available. I didn't see any sewer or water hookups. So, but that's not bad. Had to stop and get something to drink. I got a little dehydrated, started to get a headache. I forgot to get anything when I left this morning. That's just not a good plan. You got to drink a lot when you're traveling on a motorcycle. It sucks it out of you, even if you're just sitting still. But I'm better now. I drank a whole bottle of tea. I'll perk up. Dry Hollow, I think they named that right. There's a state park store right there. Ice cream and food. Campground number 2. We'll go check out campground number 2. Got bathrooms there and showers. You can come down here and stay a while. They got everything you need. Might be a little pricey to buy stuff there in that store. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh yeah. They're traveling in style. I'm thinking about buying a toy hauler trailer, something I can throw a bike in and go out west with it and stay in some campgrounds for like the summer or something, maybe several months, something I can kind of live in. Come home when the weather gets bad. Yeah, they got it going on. There's another campground over there. There's a lot of camping here. I'm thinking something in the range of a 21 to 26 foot trailer that you can flop the tailgate on and pull a bike up in. Something to that effect, to be about my speed. That's a pretty nice campground there. Got lots of neighbors you can visit with. Man, I need to get a job down here cutting the grass. That'd be a full-time job. There's a lot of grass in these campgrounds. And it's all trimmed up nice. So they got a couple of hundred, at least a couple of hundred campsites in this campground right here. You could probably get in here and get you a spot if you called ahead. I think you'd be all right. Showers here and bathrooms. They got one in every campground. That's pretty nice. Got another adventure coming up here in September. I'm gonna go back out to western Colorado and eastern Utah. Spend a couple of weeks out there. I'm going to tow out instead of drive out. I'm going to tow out, or instead of ride out, I'm going to tow. I'm going to take this Versys with me. And ride some canyons. I'm going to do the Moki Dug Way there at Mexican Hat, which is something I've always wanted to do. It's nothing more than a dirt road that switchbacks. A dirt road that switchbacks up the side of a big mesa, 1,100 feet from the valley floor up to the top. Gonna do that and go to Gooseneck State Park there while we're there. And we'll probably go on out to Moab, spend a day or two out in that area. Maybe go to, let's see, I did Dead Horse Point there the last time I was out that way. Probably go to Arches and maybe go to Canyonlands. Both of those national parks are right there at Moab. And then I'm going to spend a day or two over at around Ouray, Colorado. So that's going to be a good time. Boy, that goes way down there. But if you don't know what the Moki Dug Way is, go to YouTube and just type in Moki, M-O-K-I, Dug Way, D-U-G-W-A-Y, and check that out. It's quite a view when you're going up and down that thing. I'll make a trip or two up and down it and get some good video. Hopefully it's not rainy. I'm going out second and third and fourth week of September, and a lot of times they start getting a little rain in September out in the mountains out there. But you know, a rainy day is not the end of the world. That's pretty cool. Roaring River State Park, Cassville, Missouri. You can Google it and find it. Tell you what, it's one of the nicer state parks. They've really got some nice facilities here. They take care of it. That makes the whole experience a lot nicer. You're not camping out in the brush with the ticks and chiggers. Well, that looks like that's about it for Roaring River State Park. Pretty cool place. Well, I appreciate you all coming along with me today and listening to me carry on and whatnot. Take a look at Roaring River State Park. That was pretty nice. I'm going to head that way for about 2 hours and see if I can get back to the house. So let's see, next week we've got a kind of a treat. They have a festival there in Springfield, Missouri. It's the Mother Road Route 66 festival they have every year. So I'll be there. We'll have a video of that next Friday. And that's always a pretty good time there. They have live music and all kinds of old cars and motorcycles. It's a big motorcycle event. So we'll have a video up of that. That should be pretty neat. But thanks for coming along, and we'll catch you next week at the Route 66 Mother Road Festival in Springfield, Missouri. Until then, well, take care of yourselves. We'll catch you later.